Our Atomy system is a binary. You know what is a binary, right? It's basically you have what? Two legs. Ooh, sorry. This is me. That means you only have two legs. A line, or which is the left leg, or B line is for the right leg. So it's pretty simple, right? All we know is just like a human body parts. We only have two legs, right? Unless you're with a cane, then you're three legs. But basically, a healthy person, you only have two legs. The reason that our CEO Hangil Park choose two legs because this is the most easiest business structure in a network marketing. It means everyone can do it, right? Remember, he was one of the top leader back when he was in Australia. He reached Imperial Master in that company within 3 years. So he's an expert in this network marketing business. So in order for you to be successful in a business or in a subject, you have to be the master of that subject, right? Let's say if you're in college, you want to be a master in chemistry. What do you have to do? You learn hard. You learn every part of the chemistry until you become an expert. Same thing in Atomy business. Because this is a network marketing, you don't study chef to be successful in Atomy. No, you have to study a network marketing subject to be successful in this business, right? Unless you want to be a chef, you don't have to be in this Atomy business. But if you want to be successful in this Atomy business, of course you have to be the expert of this subject, right? So let me explain, because this happened to a lot of people, including of me. So I'm guilty of this subject as well. So most of us, I don't know if your sponsor didn't say anything about sponsor line or main line, that's great. But if they do, I want to give you a clear explanation why that's not what our CEO recommending, right? So this is what a sponsor line means. This is me, right? I'm the first person, or you are the first person. Always remember this. Doesn't matter how many uplines you have, you are the number one, right? You are the number one. It means you are the CEO of your company. This is your company. This is not Aries' company, Jonathan or Odette, Celine. No, this is your company. So of course you are the CEO. Most of us, we heard it from our upline say, hey, don't worry about your one line because as your sponsor, I'm gonna have my main line, right? So the red line is the main line. It means because I only have two legs, whenever I have a new people, I'm gonna put them on my main line, right? The red one here. So what's gonna happen? If I keep telling my downlines, don't worry about your one line because I'm gonna build your main line or your sponsor line, which is the red line here. All you have to do is what? Just make your own one line here. The blue line is the one that they are taking care of, right? Same thing with this person here. You just make one line, right? And then the same thing, what happened to this person? He also make one line here because this line is being taken care of this person, this sponsor, right? Same thing with this person here. Maybe he just take care of one line here. It looks like it's a good structure, right? This person makes money and this person starting making money and this person also start making money. Everyone is making money. But looks what's gonna happen. This is bound to be a disaster. Okay, let's say this person, because he spotted the vision of Atomy and he know that this business work, his business grew until he become sales master, right? Or not even sales master, maybe he just started about 6 months and he keeps getting commission every couple of weeks. So what happened is this group will have a lot of PV, but look at from your perspective, you as a sponsor. Remember, you only have two lines, right? A line and B line. So you basically have right PV and you have left PV. If you have this B line PV so much compared to your left line, right? So it's like this. So what's going to happen? Will you still build your main line here? Let's say you have 3 prospects that's willing to join, or maybe 5 prospects. Every one of them will buy 50,000 each for the hemohim. So that's 250K alone. Do you think you will put them in your B line? Of course not, right? Because you already have too much PV on your right. So automatically, your main line on the B line will stop at one point. Then look at this. This person think that you're gonna build them their main line, right? Which is the red one here. That's what they think. Because you stop building their lines, they're gonna ask you, hey, where's my new members here? Where's my new PV? Because my A line, because this is all their A lines, right? Because these are the left line. So all my A line is stop getting new commission, stop getting PVs. Did you lie to me? Because you said in the beginning, I'm gonna get one line built by you. I just have to take care of my B line, which is the blue line here, right? This is gonna be a boomerang back to you. So regardless, these people here will keep buying and buying, and you will stop putting people on your B line. It means you are neglecting the people that you promise that you're gonna build them there, at least the A line. So this is the most common mistake in Atomy business, including me. When I started, I always tell my partner, don't worry about your one line because I'm responsible of your one line, which is the A line. You just concentrate on your B line and see what happens. Yes, I was very aggressive when I was doing Atomy. In my beginning stages, in the first couple of months, I was so aggressive, I didn't sleep. So I basically built until like 300 people in 2 months. They see the result. But look at this. And my partner copied what I was doing, right? What was I doing? I was promising my partner that I will build their one line. So they also promised their prospect the same thing, like what I promised them. Hey, don't worry about your one line because I'm gonna help you build the other line. But they are not as aggressive as me, right? How many of you recruit 300 people in 2 months, right? I don't think so. Not as many people do that because I was so crazy about me. I don't care about rejection. I get about 300 people, not all by me, but I inspire all my partners to do the same. That's how I grew 300 people in 2 months. But if you're not as aggressive as that one, that's going to be a boomerang to you. Then what happened? The prospect of my partner was asking her, hey, you promised me you're going to build my A line, right? But where's my A line? Okay, let me draw it like this. This is me, right? I'm building my A line and B line like crazy. And then this is the partner that I promised that I'm gonna build her A line, right? Of course, I built them. But she also had the new member here, maybe another one here. But look at this. He or she promised that she gonna build at least one line here, right? But because this line is outside of my line, because my line is this one, right? This is my line. I keep building. Yes, she got the A line filled up by me. But this line is filled up by her, supposedly, right? If she follow my method, this line should grow like crazy as well. This also like crazy as well, right? But that didn't happen because she wasn't as aggressive as I was, right? So everyone of here got disappointed because they feel like they got tricked by her or him to do the Atomy business as that way. So they stopped doing Atomy business. They even stopped purchasing products. So that was my mistake. That's not my partner's mistake. That was my mistake, because I keep telling all my downlines, my partner, don't worry about your A line because I'm going to build them. Don't worry about your left leg because I'm going to build them. Then they copy me. Whose mistake is that? That's my fault. Completely my fault. So once I know the fundamental about the binary, I stopped doing that, especially when I see the CEO 100 part explanation, the lecture about the binary business the right way, how to build binary the right way. This is what he said. Then right away I said, oh no, I made a mistake. It's okay, everyone made a mistake, but it's never too late to change it. This is one thing that I want to show you. Don't ever promise, your prospect or your downline that you're going to build them their one line. If you can keep that promise, if you can fulfill that promise, it's okay. If you know yourself that you can fulfill their one line, do it. But if you're not 100% sure of, if you're not comfortable of doing that, don't even say anything, right? Even me, until now, I'm still building my main line, but I don't tell them. I secretly put them into their line. They didn't even know. All they know is, oh, I got new people here. I got new PV here. So never promise anything, right? If you want to do it, just do it. Don't say anything, right? But you have to maintain your lineage, not just making you PV every day. You're happy your A line and B line get PV. No, your focus should be spotting potential partner, and then you coach them until they become you, right? Okay, I'm gonna draw you another one. This is the second common mistake of the binary business, and I see this a lot in Atomy as well, right? So same thing, this is me, right? When I have 10 people lining up to be registered, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, until 10. This is what other people, or I didn't do this, but I was taking this lecture from C1 Park. So people number 1, I put it here. People number 2, I put it here. Then I'm gonna help people number 1 fill up their spaces, number 3, number 4, and I also help the person number 2, number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, right? This looks like a perfect structure, correct? Everyone is happy. This person, number 1, is happy because he got 2 members under him or her. Same thing with number 2. Number 3 also happy, 5 happy. Everyone is happy. Then everyone is buying PV, right? This looks like a perfect network marketing structure. Everyone is happy, everyone is making money, right? Compared to the other one, the one that I show you, that one is a disaster, right? This one, more likely it's gonna prosperous to be imperial master, you hope. But let me tell you why this is not gonna happen as well. Let's say all these 10 members, that's all your prospects. So number 1, number 2, number 3, they never recruit anybody. They never share anything about Atomy to anyone. All they have is what? Members, right? New members got under them, and also PVs. For them, they're happy because they got free money, right? But watch what happens. Every time you put a new member, that becomes your responsibility, right? You have one new responsibility here. When you put number 2, this is your second responsibility, right? It means you have to take care of number 1 line and number 2 line, right? Because wherever that you put a new member over there, that become your responsibility. Then you put number 3 here. So that means number 3 is your responsibility, right? Same thing, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is all your Children, your lines, your responsibility, right? This all become your children. You have to nourish them one by one. My question is, what happens if you get number 13, 14, 15? Where are you going to put them? Of course, you're going to put them like this, right? You think this is the perfect marketing structure, right? And what is our goal in Atomy? We create true residual income. If this is what you're doing, this is basically you're working for somebody else, right? You're working for number one, you're working for number two. When they're shouting, hey, Mike, where's my new downlines? Oh, I'm gonna put here, number 16. And then the baby number 15 cries, hey, where's my new downline? I'm gonna put number 17 and 18. You are responsible for all these children, right? So is this an easy business for you? No. This is even the worse than the other one, right? Because you are the superstar here. You are responsible for all these 18 children here. And this is not passive income. This is the worst active income I've ever seen, right? You are responsible to get new prospect for them. You are also responsible for them to make the purchase for them, right? So you're basically an employee of these 18 people. Is this what you want? No, don't do that. Because other network marketing, yes, they tell you to balance your network because there's a meaning of that structure in that company, not in Atomy. Because in that company, they don't have what? Unlimited downline leverage. What does it mean? This is the key in Atomy business, unlimited downline leverage. It means doesn't matter who they are, as long as they are under you, when they make a purchase, PV, you will get 100% of their PV and 100%, everyone will benefit 100%. So this is the key. That's why in other network marketing, yes, you have to balance it because they don't have this unlimited downline leverage. So I'm not talking bad about their other system because I'm not in that company, but I'm just showing you the difference between this MLM and Atomy, right? In Atomy, we don't do that. You don't balance your spot, empty spot, right? And the other part is, let's say this person number 1 to 10 and number 1 to 18, they're all in the same community. Let's say they're from the same church, right? And then you have another 19, 20, 21 from the same church. They want to join. Where are you gonna put them? Oh, you think you're gonna put them here, right? This is number 19 and 20. But watch what happens. If number 20 become a sales master, it means that person grows so many PVs. Do you think these people on the right side here benefits any of their PVs? No, right? Because this is cross line. This is the A line, this is the B line. So these people will not benefit from his friend, from their friend, number 20, the one that becomes sales master. So this is not a teamwork. So that's why it is also the second mistake of doing the binary system, right? So what is the best way or the proper way we do the Atomy binary system? So that's, I'm pretty sure that's in your mind right now, right? I'm gonna show you. This is me, right? When I joined Atomy, of course, like anybody else here, I didn't know any bit about the binary system. That's why I keep attending seminars, attending meetings. Why? Not for my downlines, not for my uplines. That's for me, because I'm the number one. I'm the CEO of my company. That's why I keep attending regardless my downline showing up or not. I don't care. Either my partner's showing up or not, I don't care, because I want to be the number one CEO of my business. The one that, like I mentioned in my sales master speech, I always dream to have a dream partner, right? I think everyone here wants to have a dream partner, right? So make a list of what kind of a dream partner that you want. Of course, number one, a person that can recruit 100 people a month, right? And the second one, probably a person that can get 300,000 PV every day, right? A person that attends all seminars, meetings, Zoom meetings, right? Any meetings that the uplines give you, that person will show up, right? That's the third criteria. Maybe the fourth one is always consult with the uplines, with you, right? And also do whatever you told them to do. That's your fourth criteria as a dream partner. But what do you do to get that kind of partner? Let me tell you the answer. You become that person first. When you become that person first, then you will attract that dream partner into your lineage. Unless you're not that person, but you're only hoping that, oh, I will get this, I will get that, I will get this. You're not gonna get that kind of dream partner, trust me. So that's why it's very important to make your own as your dream partner first, okay? Let me go back to what is the proper way to do the Atomy binary system. So first, same thing. We only have A and B line, right? So this is your main line. Main line is your red line. Regardless whatever your downline asking for prospect to be put into their other line, you never do that. Why? Let's call this your A, this is B, right? Sorry. Anyway, okay. This person A asking, hey, Mike, can you put me a downline here, right? That looks like the second diagram, right? The one that I show you, you're trying to balance every one of them. If you do that, this is what happens. When you put this is your prospect, you put it here, this become your responsibility. You don't want that, right? No, you just bluntly reject them. Sorry, I will not do that. But you can coach them, or you can explain to their prospect to join, because probably A doesn't know anything about Atomy too much, right? So number A, person A relies on you to explain about the Atomy. Yes, you go on them, and then you sit with A and the prospect, you explain about the Atomy business, and their prospect joins. This is the correct way. You help them build their prospects into their lineage, not your prospect into their lineage. But in the same way, you tell them, number A also responsible for their other line, which is the A line, the left line, right? So eventually, A will put people on your main line as well. Because why? Imagine this. Let's say A keep building, and then A find a superstar like Peter, right? The senior sales master. Peter was crazy like that, right? He was sharing about him, and suddenly this becomes sales master. Imagine if that A never put anyone here, right? He doesn't know anyone on the left line. How can he become a diamond master? Because to become a diamond master, you need 2 sales master on your left, and you need 2 sales master on your right. If you don't know anyone on the left, how can you challenge them to become sales master? If your sponsor is challenging for them, that's great. But remember, like I said, if you already have a sales master here, that means this is me. I'm looking A, line A, PV is bigger than B. So any new prospect, I'm not gonna put on A anymore, right? All of a sudden this line will die. because I stopped putting people on my A line, right? But this green A was still hoping, where's my downline from Mike? Because he promised that he will put people on the left line, but because I'm stopping putting people there, then he will never get to Diamond Master, right? Yes, he will. This A will get to Sales Master because it's all about volume. Maybe this volume converts 2.5 million easily, right? Because I already built the line for them, for that A. But A doesn't want just stop to be Sales Master, right? Because he already have one Sales Master here. He just need to have another Sales Master, but he also need two Sales Master on the left. If that person doesn't have their own prospect or their own downlines, how can he grow? It's impossible. So the proper way to do Atomy business is you have to monitor all your downlines. So every day you have to go to my office, and then you go to your lineage, and of course you check your PV, right? Your group PV every day. This is what I do every day. I didn't check my my work email, but I check my office, my Atomy office first, because I want to see how are my groups are doing. Because if you don't monitor everyone under you, you just think that, oh, I already have 2.5 million easily on the left and 2.5 million PV on the right. You are being selfish, right? Why did I say selfish? Because you don't care if anyone is making money or not. All you care is they are making purchase, right? They are giving you PVs, but do they make money? No. Let's say this person, he has so many PV on the left, more than 300,000 every day. As long as that person never have the right leg or the B line, that person will never receive commission, right? Correct? If you don't understand that, talk to your sponsor of how you get the commission. This is pretty deep, so I apologize if you don't understand too much, but I want to encourage everyone to check with your upline, to check with your sponsors, so you get better understanding about Atomy compensation plan, right? So this person will never receive commission, but he received 300,000 every day. So his left leg will be like 1 million PV, maybe 3 million in a month, right? Because you have 2.5 million. So you're being selfish because you don't care about these individuals, right? Whether they are making money or not. A good upline or a good leader is you have to monitor, like I said. Number one, you have to check your office, lineage, your group PV. Why? Because once you spot it, let's say this person down here already at 300,000 by his personal purchase, right? Not your purchase. So that means this person here is loving Atomy products, right? Because he keeps purchasing products, him, absolute, right? He keeps buying, and then 300,000. So what you have to do, because this is your prospect, because this is your main line, right? So you contact them because you know them personally, or if not, then you contact who sponsored that person, probably this guy or this guy, right? So you find out, doesn't matter how you find out, you have to find out, and you have to be able to contact that person. And then you said, hey, let's say this person named John. Hey, John, your PV, your personal PV now at 300,000. And your left PV, maybe already at 3 million PV, right? Huge, because you keep building, and that line keep generating PV every day. So you tell that person, John, don't you want to make extra income in Atomy? Because you already have one line, or your left leg already at 3 millions. When you ask that question, probably 1% said no. I already have too much money in my bank account. But 99.9% will say, of course I want extra money, right? Even $25, $70, doesn't matter. People love extra money. Why? Because if you go to a supermarket, what do? You find the cheapest supermarket to go to, right? At one counter at, I forget, was it Walmart or Superstore? This lady was holding like flyers. She's price matching every products. I have to stand there for half an hour just to buy a loaf of bread, because I was waiting for her to finish all those flyers. She has probably like 50 items, and then she was price matching everything, right? She was trying to save money, 25 cents, $1. Nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not saying that she was wrong, but that's our nature. We want to save money. We want to get extra income. So if you ask that question, 99% they will say yes, for sure. I want to make extra income or extra money. And then how? So when they ask you how, you have to understand this. If you don't understand this structure or this compensation plan, you're going to get confused yourself. Oh, how did my sponsor tell me to make money? Oh, let me call my sponsor, and then your sponsor wasn't available. And then you lost that opportunity to explain to that partner, right? So try to master this subject. Like I said, Atomy is a marketing business, network marketing business. If you want to be successful, you have to master it one way or the other. So go back to John here. Hey, John, look at your left PV. It's at 3 million. What do you have to do now? You open your right leg here, right? One by one. It's okay. And now you stop using your ID to make the purchase. Stop using your ID. And then John will probably ask, why, Mike? Why should I stop using my ID? I want to collect points. Because at 300,000, you get the maximum commission at $70, right? Every 300,000 for your group PVs. So you explain to them, now, next time when you want to buy him or whatever the item from Atomy website, you use your downline's ID. So slowly, John will start accumulating PV. Let's say 50,000 him, 50,000 PV from one him, and then his wife maybe buy absolute 130,000, and then his kid maybe buy whatever, yeah, let's say another 120,000 PV, and then 300,000 here, right? 300,000 on John's right leg or B line. Then John get the first commission. When John get the first commission, what's gonna happen? Oh my goodness, it is true. What Mike was saying to me was true. I could make money in Atomy just by using products, right? Then John become you have one partner here that can see the vision of Atomy business. So it's not just about buying product for your uplines. No, it's about buying products for yourself. You heard a VOD said, why would you spend money on Walmart or Costco? You're giving your hard-earned money to them, but do you get something in return from Walmart? No. But when you're purchasing item from Atomy, you're giving money to yourself. Eventually, that money will come back to you, but you have to know how, right? If your upline or your sponsor didn't explain this to you, then chase them, call them, yell at them, right? Why didn't I explain this? Okay, now you know, right? Briefly, get them involved, how to get you income in Atomy, right? One by one. Even if it's slow, it's okay. Once John find or get the first commission, I'm sure he wants to get the second commission, third commission, fourth, and just continue getting commission regularly, right? That's, I guarantee, that's what John is after he got the first commission. Then he will tell his downline as well, because John now keep building, right? Keep building and building and building. Same thing. John will tell this person, hey, let's say this person named Odette. Odette, look at your left leg right here. You've been using Atomy product until you're already at 700,000, right? Because probably John missed or forget to inform Odette about stop after you got 300,000. So Odette already at 700,000 here. And then Odette will do the same, right? She opened her right leg, and then Odette get the first commission as well. Now, you or me might get my second partner. First is John, second is Odette. This is what you should be doing. This is like imagine this is like a tree. Have you seen a tree with a perfect match branches? No, one branch will have more branches than the other branch, right? Like imagine this is a tree. You probably will see one side is bigger than the other side, right? That's natural. That is a tree because you want your network to be like a tree. One branch is not that much, it's okay. Probably the other branch is much, but grow your network like a branches of trees. It will put a synergy inside that tree, right? What happens if the tree doesn't have any branches? They cut it, they make it a wood firewood, right? So treat your Atomy business like a branches of trees, right? Same thing with the B line over here. So you do the same exactly what you're doing. So first you spot which one already at 300,000, 300,000 here, 300,000 here. Then you tell them, hey, same thing, open their right leg, open their right leg, open their right leg. Now I have another 3 partner, number 3, number 4, number 5. Now I already have 5 partners, right? Eventually you will talk to them, hey, why don't you challenge for what? Sales master, of course. Because the point to be successful in Atomy is not Imperial Master. You cannot take an elevator, jump all the way to Imperial Master. No, right? You have to go up the ladder. First, you have to be sales master. You have to challenge yourself to become a sales master. Why? Because you want to be in this first ladder. If you never be in this first ladder, can you be in that Imperial Master at the top? Impossible. You cannot jump here. So you have to prove yourself you are the dream partner. You are the person that you want to have in your downline lineage. Once you do that, then you grab a lot of them to become sales master, right? This is how you do it. This is how you get them to become sales master. You spot every one of them who become 300,000, and then you tell them to branch out, and then you challenge them to what? To challenge for sales master. Of course, they don't get the income of the auto sales master makes 2,000 to 4,000 a month. Of course not, right? But once they become a sales master, what is going to be their next target? To become an auto sales master, right? Don't worry about Diamond Master, Sharon Rose Master. Those will come naturally. As long as you keep focusing on this method, just focus on your below. Don't focus about your upline, right? This is you, your CEO. As a CEO, you don't look at other CEO, right? And you don't envy another CEO. No, you are the CEO of your own company. You have to take care of your members under you. Don't look up. Look what's below you, right? Don't worry about other people. Maybe, oh, John got to diamond. Don't worry, because John is his own CEO. You are your own CEO. Me, I'm my own CEO of my Atomy business. So don't worry about other company or other people success. Let them be and just focus to your downlines. That's the secret of growing the Atomy binary system. Thank you, everyone.